down the home stretch, 3 to go. This is the final oval of the year, and 53 points is all that blanket the top 4 in the championship. Joseph Newgarden has led every step of the way, all bar after the Indy 500. Can he get his second championship?
Here to give the command, welcome John Bommarito and Colton Parayko of your St. Louis Blues.
On behalf of the Bommarito Automotive Group and Bommarito.com, where price sells cars. Right next to me, our Stanley Cup champion, St. Louis Blues. Gentlemen, start your engines.
It's the final night race, and it's glittering. Indy cars will shine. It's time to bring the action. Newgarden with a good start. Bourdais goes with him. Ferrucci on the outside and Power on the inside.
Power forces his way, and is that Sato and Hunter-Reay getting together? Little bit of contact and a big wiggle from Hunter-Reay. Great save.
Big start by Rossi. He was down the inside, but his teammate is on the inside of him as they go into 3. Pagano slots in behind Dixon.
How forceful was Will Power? Right into turn 1. Oh, spinner.
Saves it. He saved it.
I don't know if he did. Yes.
He did.
Ericsson. Caution is out. Marcus Ericsson in his first race here at Gateway.
Look at all the grass inside the left front wing. He's going to hopefully come to pit lane to clear that off.
I see grass in my front wing, but I didn't touch anything, but something shocked my shop.
Watch this. We're on board with Ryan Hunter-Reay. That's Takuma Sato on the left. These are the cars that got together at Pocono in that big accident. They touch. Sato saves it, and of course Rossi was right in the mix just like last week.
He got loose too.
Yeah,
Rossi got loose.
Rossi got way sideways, and that allowed Hunter-Reay to get a run on him. But look at this action on this car. Rossi goes down the inside, and then the track opens up for him, and he does a gas it up right here. Look. And contact for Sato and Hunter-Reay again.
Yeah, Sato's sort of sandwiched here in the middle in the blue and white car.
All
he
four
gets
of those
low,
cars
and then he kind of bounces up, and Hunter-Reay goes to avoid, and then Sato starts to save it. Can you imagine the irony if those 3 cars would have wrecked again?
And Hinch was in it too.
Yes.
You had Hinch, Sato, Hunter-Reay, and Rossi all wheel to wheel again.
Now, is this the Ericsson incident? Yes, it is. He goes sideways himself.
Looked like he was just maybe a little bit on the curb.
Might have been dirty air. Could have put the left front on that curb. Either way, nice job to hang on to it.
Tire degradation, etc., but he's going to give it his best, and he's made up 4 positions so far. Let's take you to some recent radio with Joseph Newgarden.
Definitely running the left sides off a bit like last night. Copy that. You're doing fine.
Yeah, so Joseph just said, hey, the left side tires are running it off. So what's happening, Townsend, is that this tire's real soft on the left side, and it's wearing out quickly and then kind of going out around and picking up a vibration. Cars on the exit, there was 3 wide going in there. Sato went in super deep and then ran way up the track.
Now he's desperately trying to get back onto the line as Sato, because I think the marbles build very quickly here at Gateway, and now he's under pressure from Matthias Lay. Sato going straight to the back.
Yeah,
he went from 5th. He's gone from 5th to 21st. And let's have a look at that moment again. Connor Daly, Ed Carpenter. This is the view from Connor. That's Tony Kanaan up there.
Oh, big loose moment for Connor Daly. He backs everybody up in the corner, and then now you watch Sato on the inside here, comes sailing down the inside and whistles it in here and runs right up the track. Connor able to hold the position, but there's Sato going up the track behind him. Watch this. Connor able to maintain position, but watch Sato just go sliding up the track.
Turn 4, there's something happened. That's where the yellow is.
Oh, somebody's gone into the
power.
wall.
I think that's power.
I wonder if he got together with his teammate or
tried to make a move and went high. Yeah. He was the guy advocating for the high line, you know, asking drivers to run up there to open it up into 2 lanes, and you can see.
Yeah, I'm okay.
You can see the marbles offline, and it wouldn't surprise me that he tried to go high, and already only 50 laps into the race. If the tires are wearing that quickly, that rubber has to go somewhere, Paul.
Yeah. First lap out of the pits. It's over for Will Power. the reigning series champion, is now a lap down. There is some issue. You saw it in non-stop. They added some water to the system. They asked Scott to rev the car a couple of times.
No, let's just go to the garage now and fix it.
Yeah, they've got big problems going back to the garage, so any number of things could happen.
Not the front flare, it's the radiator.
For some reason, a rock maybe went through the radiator, but they are losing fluid, so they tried to top it up, and it's just not happening. So they're going to have to go back to the garage and work on this. This is going to put him many, many laps down.
Looking out the back of Hinch, here comes, this is exactly what I was talking about. Too wide. Newgarden sends it, and gets up into the gray.
That was lucky. He did not hit, he did hit the wall. He brushed the wall.
So one Penske car is already out of the race. That is Will Power. How close was it for the championship leader? Not quite sure he brushed it, PT, but boy, that was close. The race is under caution, and the track is being swept. The reason for the caution, unfortunately, 2 of the 3 yellows are due to Marcus Ericsson from the Arrow Schmidt-Peterson team. This is what happened to Marcus, up into those marbles, and not the heaviest of contact, but contact with the wall there. Then there's a second slap.
Yeah, I don't know if it broke the toe link or not, but he just got out of the groove, Townsend, up into the marbles, and it slapped the wall, and I think it's broken there.
I don't think so. I think that's how bad the marbles are, because it was a light brush, and here he must be thinking to himself, what's wrong? Like the car won't turn at all, but you're riding basically on marbles.
One of the 4 main title contenders has had a big blow tonight. That's Scott Dixon. Here's a big blow for Spencer Piggott.
Spencer Piggott's had an ill-handling car all night. Blisters on the first run, early pit stop, and he's hit the wall pretty hard. I think he might be lights out because he's just rolling down the track there.
No, he's moving.
Visor up.
Visor up, he's moving around. That's good to see. It looked to me as we cut away like he was too wide with somebody. I couldn't tell who it was. Let's take a look at the replay.
Oh, yeah. He went inside
with Kimball,
and it's tight down there. He just was on the apron there below the white line, and it got sideways. A pretty hard hit here in the safer barrier.
Ray knows he backs way out of it. He's going to watch.
Yeah, he's on the curb
and now commit. Nice job, Ryan Hunter-Ray. When in doubt, both feet out.
Graham Rahal's view.
No.
Yeah, you can see he's in the grass on the curb. Got squeezed by the Carlin car, and then pretty hard hit there. Why he rolled down across the track, I don't know.
Go back to green, here under the lights. Watch the 3rd car. Zach Veach making a move. Alexander Rossi on the inside of Hinchcliffe.
And Rossi makes it work up the inside. Newgarden now is going to have a run, and back there's Rosenquist and Daly side by side.
Zach Veach tried to make a move on board A, and he's still trying on the back straight, and they're banging wheels down the back straight.
Veach is trying to get his lap back. He's trying to get back onto the lead lap. He's up to 2nd now. He's trying to work on Ferrucci to get back onto the lead lap. That was sketchy.
Whoa! Board A spins and breaks the rear suspension as it goes around. I don't know if that's... Oh, he hit the wall up there, it looks like.
And the marbles.
I know you're all right there, bud. I have no idea what happened. No idea.
I don't know if he brushed the wall or the suspension broke.
To give him that yellow,
he brushed the wall.
Bourdais just gets high.
Yeah, brushed the wall, bent the suspension, and then it broke as he spun. Beach barely misses him.
Who was that on the low side? Somebody went right up.
Might have been the Ferrucci.
Whoa, what
another amazing
This guy is
escape.
unbelievable.
He's done it again.
Man, that makes me nervous, though. Look at Connor Daly. Everybody's slowing up, and Ferrucci finds a gap and just punches it.
The Iceman is out. The 5-time and reigning series champion. Hold radiator on the opening lap. Force the Ganassi squad to take the PNC Bank Honda back to the garage, change rads, but he's in a position where he can't make up any more positions right now, so there's no point to just keep grinding around. Newgarden pops out of the line. He wants to go on the inside of his old team boss, and here comes Rossi again. Newgarden hangs tough though and says, not this time.
Oh, look at Santino Ferrucci around the outside of Zach Beach. Ferrucci is mad. He wants that lead back.
He's going to make a move on Rossi if he gets down there on the inside. Connor Daly again on the inside with the brakes glowing.
Yeah, I don't know what the problem with Ray Hall is, but I just heard something broken right before he pitted, and obviously the Rossi camp has figured out it would take a lot of yellow. Let's go ahead and get in now, try to run some fast laps and make our way back through, because he was saving so much, he was giving up all kinds of spots on the track.
It's going to cost him a lap and a half, or maybe almost 2 laps. Have a little bit of problem on the outside front, 7-1 stop, but this is disastrous now.
Yep, power swings massively in Newgarden's favor as far as the complexion of the championship.
Back on Newgarden, so he's still hungry for a podium finish. Ferrucci is. Newgarden just trying to nurse it home, knowing that as they run right now, his championship lead would be 46 points.
Does Newgarden let him go and play it safe? Ferrucci wants another good finish.
I think
he's
so.
right there.
I don't think Joseph would fight it too hard, knowing that Alexander Rossi,
he's got to run,
is way down in 13th place.
Ferrucci got another good exit off the back straightaway.
Carpenter on Canard.
Oh, Carpenter slides by.
What can Ed Carpenter do with clean air and 4 laps to go? How fast is he going to close on Sato?
Well, he's left Canard behind. Canard may be in danger of missing the podium.
Does Newgarden go for that podium like he did at Mid-Ohio? Is he going to stuff it in on Canard? Here comes Ferrucci with a run coming off the corner. A great exit.
Inside here, Ferrucci.
Oh, it's going to be a late one. It's a late one. He whistles it in.
Connor Daly style. Ferrucci to 4th.
He can get Canard.
Look at Ed Carpenter. Look at how close he is. Ed Carpenter, that lap was half a second quicker than Takuma Sato.
2 laps to go. 2.5 miles will determine this race. And Ed Carpenter is in with a shot of victory. He was last night in final practice. I spoke with his engineer, Peter Craig, today. He said, it wasn't looking good. It sure is looking good
he's
now.
Got a run there. He's got a nice run coming off the corner. Does he go for it? Coming to the white flag.
1 to go.
1.25 miles left in this race. Under the lights, the final oval of 2019.
Ferrucci's got a run coming off the turn 2. He's right there. Canard blocks. He's going to make him go in the gray. Oh, this could be disastrous.
Backs out of it.
Oh, no. He's going to lose it.
Hold on. The checkered flag is waiting. Is it Sato? Is it Carpenter? It's going to be close. It's Takuma Sato.
Oh.
Newgarden. You're the man.
Is that Newgarden?
That's Newgarden.
The championship leader spins.
He's losing points with every pass here.
There's
Rossi.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, no.
Rossi beats him to the line.
How in the world did that happen?
That was the most insane race I have ever seen.
Oh, no. Newgarden, this is like Mid-Ohio all over again.
Newgarden shot the gap when Ferrucci got high on that move with Canard. He tried to shoot the gap, locked it up. He's an anti-stall right here. And then watch all these cars, and then Rossi beats him to the line by inches right here.
Newgarden didn't hit anything. He just couldn't get the car to fire.
Sato, though, is the headline. Victorious at Gateway.
And as much as Newgarden must be in absolute shock, I'll bet Sato is too, just based on what the week that he's had. It's been an exhausting week for Sato, and what a way to answer the critics.
Takuma, this last week, I know has not been one you enjoyed. What's the significance of coming back and winning on this oval tonight?
It's just the support, you know. Thank you for IndyCar fans. Thank you for the fans all over the world. Japan, USA, Europe. These people, the team, made this happen. You know, all the way to support. The last couple of days, it was tough. But we kept going, head down, did our job, and obviously today was a little lucky in terms of strategy, but we were fast, so it was great.
You came from the back. I want to go back to the start of this race. You had a good starting position and 5th, and it got really hairy. What happened at the beginning when you lost all those spots?
I don't know, it probably was a 3 wide, 4 wide, and we gently touched, I think it was a hinge grip, I don't remember, but it was tough. I mean, I lost the moment twice, but I don't know. I mean, we just we made it happen today, and really big thank you to the team. Incredible team.
So you got back off sequence by taking an extra stop, but I'm not sure even with the yellow that it might have kept you away. I think you were in position to be able to still do it on one more stop even without the yellow, and possibly would you have been able to come out in front?
2 times on the yellow that we were coming into the box, but it happened to the yellow at the same time, so we had to save the fuel all the time. But I think it's what's significant was the stint before we made it. It was a very, very high pace, and I think we kept on the read lap until yellow came, and then we stand on reader. So that was a very significant moment.
Nothing will ever top the Indianapolis 500, but how does this rate as far as satisfying wins?
You just can't compare. I think win is superb, and a really big thank you to all the fans, all the teams. They did this win.
Congratulations.
Thank you.